Hello, my name is Samantha Faye. I am your certified psychic and medium. I'm here with Denise Sheehan of Sage Spirit Coaching and Reiki. We are so excited to have this opportunity to share with you about an opportunity to join in a prosperity and abundance portal that we have created this past weekend with our new moon and Grand Cross energies. So, with that, Denise, would you like to share a little bit about what the Stargate is?
I absolutely would. And I also want to share that the idea of the prosperity portal or money portal, abundance portal, however we want to regard that, really came from a lunch date I had with my coach, Laura Plato from Courageous Bee. And it was funny because she somehow implied that the idea came from me, but then I got it from her, and then we shared it into the community. So I love how spirit works through us and provides these little inspirational ideas. And then all of a sudden it was like, I know this is what we're meant to do. I came to visit Samantha and I said, let's go into the Stargate and find out how we can activate this. And we went into a journey, and now we're bringing this, we brought it into real time in a TP Stargate gathering on Saturday.
Yeah.
And we shared it then with Sacred Circle on Sunday. And it just feels like our heart's calling to then let you in on it, because we included the whole community and even broader when we did the portal, so that we would all benefit from it. But we thought it would be nice to provide you with the opportunity to be conscious of what we set into motion and on your behalf, because we think you're going to like it. You can opt out, of course.
Yes. Yes.
So the Stargate experience. Last summer, I went to a workshop to experience something that for years people have been telling me was so me. And they were so right. I absolutely loved it. So the StargateExperience.com has a lot of information about it. This is the Stargate, a Stargate. There's Stargates all over the world, perhaps beyond and beyond. So we were, and you can actually also work with an etheric one. Sorry, I lost my grounding there for a moment. So you can also work with an etheric one. And so simply by having the intention of calling in the energies of any one of these Stargates, you get to experience these in your own time. So if you go to the free audios on their website, that's StargateExperience.com, you can find out how to tap into these energies for yourself. And what we're finding is that the work is just continually expanding, and that it's taking on new dimensions based on what is in the space that we need right now. And so just being open and not trying to control it and just letting the energies and the messages come through, it has been shaping, I think, all of us. I think we're all growing a lot that are showing up for the meditations. So what do you need to know about the Stargate in order to participate with us today? We're going to take you into the Stargate. We're going to use the meditation techniques. What you need to know is that you can't get it wrong. And so in a lot of meditation traditions, we are guided to have certain postures to be seated so we don't fall asleep. And if that works for you, that's great, but you don't have to. You could be laying down. In fact, if you would be more comfortable not having little body twitches and aches and pains interrupting your serenity, you would do even better to be laying down. And so the less you do, the more you gain. So what we're wanting you to know is that you get to just really relax, really let yourself relax. And some people feel like they fall asleep, or it was something like sleep, but I'm not really sure what it is, but I don't really remember. And there are kind of levels of consciousness that we can go through. And usually when we're sitting upright, we try and get into that space where we're really expansive and we can receive the energies and the messages of the universe, but where we really stay grounded enough to be able to tap into that in a conscious way, like our mind can make meaning of it. And then there's a space that is between there and dreams, when we're all the way asleep in a dream. And that space can feel like a little like no man's land, where we may not be able to really make sense of that. And I think that that is a really beautiful space to be, because when I look at it from a purely feeling standpoint, I just love it.
Mm-hmm.
And it may be subtle, it may be profound, your experience, whatever it is, will be just right for you.
Yeah, I think it's, to describe it to someone that has maybe never experienced it before, it's a lot like that space between dreaming and waking. When you're waking up in the morning, maybe you've hit your snooze and you're aware that you're dreaming, but you're also aware that you are in your body and you're present. So it's similar to that level of conscious awareness. So with the Stargate, it's an opportunity to be able to lead your conscious and unconscious mind to a place of co-creation, of understanding what is there, what is helping, what is supporting you, and also what is blocking, what is in the way, and how you can then create opportunities to take the next steps to dissolving or moving through. A lot of times removing blocks can simply just be awareness that one exists. Really, it can be that simple. And so this really is an opportunity for you to relax, recognize there's nowhere to go, nowhere to be, and to give yourself this opportunity of relaxation and co-creation. If it feels good for you to listen to this meditation first before you are guided to really sink into that, I highly encourage you to do so. I do recognize that, or both of us recognize that with this type of work, building a relationship and building trust is very important. And so we don't want you to feel like you're being guided in any direction that feels uncomfortable for you. So as you're getting familiar with the work that we do, or the work that we're offering for you, I do encourage you to simply check it out, pay attention, to see what it is that we're bringing, to see if it is within your comfort zone, if it's something that you want to test out, or if it's maybe something you'll look into later.
That's an excellent point, in that we are always at choice, even within the meditation, to take bits and pieces and to leave others out. If we want to say yes, please, or no, thank you, to anything that's offered in the meditation. You're always at choice, because what is the point of this anyway? The point is,
why are we here, Denise?
You know, I get to it. The point of it is actually to be able to access our own higher consciousness, or super consciousness, or higher self, whatever our word is, for that part of our self that remains throughout space and time, through lifetimes, that has kind of the patternings of our soul and all those soul memories. And that our super consciousness also has access to all of the multidimensional energies and entities that exist, that coexist in our universe. And there are so many that are benevolent and really supportive of our evolutionary journey. And being able to invite their energies into our own energy body elevates our own vibration to a point where we can safely access all of the wonderment of the universe. Not to be too broad, but that is exactly what it is, in my opinion. And to have that support, I mean, vibration is so important. It's important for our healing, for our evolution, for our self-discovery, for the energy that we put out into the world, that we use when we interact with everyone else. Who wouldn't want to be happier, really?
Yeah, and being aware that happiness, or being happy, is a vibration in and of itself. It is an energetic vibrational frequency that we can learn to recreate. We can learn to recreate those patternings. And so this is a great opportunity for you to become more familiar with your conscious awareness of vibrational frequencies and what they feel like, because the more you experience them, the more you can consciously call them in. And so that is a lot of the advantage, or the benefit, to being consciously and spiritually aware to the energetic frequencies that are all around us. So with that being said, I'm feeling pretty ready to dive in.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
let's do
It's
it.
pretty exciting.
So at this point, if you are meditating with us, feel free to not look at us and make yourself really super comfortable. If you want to pull a blankie up over you, pause this and we'll wait for you.
We'll be here.
And so just really settling in, allowing yourself to settle in and experience the joy of being in your body. These meditations are not about really leaving your body. It's really about honoring your body, honoring your earth experience, honoring earth school and all that we're here to experience. And so just allowing yourself to focus on a couple of nice deep breaths. And perhaps you imagine your grounding cord, and that can be a cord from your root chakra or the base of your spine all the way down into the center of the earth, whatever you imagine that to look like. And this is just a way for you to be able to release any energies in your field that aren't serving you in this moment. So if you want to make your grounding cord a little bit bigger and allow your exhales to guide those unneeded energies out of your grounding cord. Beautiful. And really every time that we begin the Stargate work, we begin in really the same way. And that is to invite the energies of our Mother Earth to come up into the space. So just inviting with our intentions, those energies. We call for the energies of Mother Earth to come up into this space. And just feel. And really just allowing those energies of Mother Earth to come up in, to strengthen and support and nurturing of you in this moment. And we are really wanting to acknowledge the importance of the role of Mother Earth in anchoring our dreams into this third dimensional reality. How important she is as a co-creator with us and really masterfully creating the life of our dreams, in which prosperity is a part. Just allowing yourself to relax a little bit deeper. And then we begin to call in the energies of the Stargate. And so each one of you may be working with an etheric Stargate, or maybe some of you do have an actual Stargate. And whatever is the case, it is just perfect for this moment for you now. So each one of us with our intention, inviting the activation of our Stargate. We call for the activation of our Stargates and your etheric Stargates in this moment. And just feel. And if you're working with an etheric Stargate, perhaps you imagine something like the Stargate structure or even a large pyramid. Maybe it's sitting up over you, embracing you, where you can really just lie within and enjoy the energies. And just feel as the Stargate field strengthens and expands. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we allow the Stargate to increase in speed and frequency, dimension by dimension, to allow our own bodies to entrain to those energies, to harmonize with the energies of the Stargate so that our own energy bodies elevate into experiencing the higher and higher dimensions. And so just feel as the Stargate goes from the third dimension to the fourth, and from the fourth to the fifth, to the sixth, the sixth, and to the seventh, And at the seventh dimension, the Stargate often gently pauses to allow us to catch up, to bring our own energy bodies up. And so just feeling as the seventh dimensional vibrational field in your space now expands and strengthens. Allow the vibration to fill the whole space that you're in, the whole room, your whole house, your office, wherever you may be. If you're sharing this in nature, listening to this underneath a tree, yay! The earth loves this. She really does. And we're just wanting to share before we begin climbing again that all of the dimensions actually coexist in this time and space. You are always able to access the energy of the higher dimensions. And many of you know this already, that you have tasted this consciously or unconsciously. And so just, with our intention, knowing that we can have this and we can go even higher to the 8th dimension, to the 9th, to the 10th, to the 11th, and to the 12th dimensional vibrational level. Again, just allowing yourself to feel into these energies. Allow yourself to entrain, to enjoy these higher frequencies, these higher dimensions. Just feel, nothing to do. And sometimes when we feel the shift in energy, our bodies will intuitively tense up just a little bit. And just remind yourself that it's okay. Just, yes, let yourself relax. That was really good. Really good. And part of the path of the Stargate is to really invite those beneficent beings to come into the space and to help us. Each one carries a vibration. Each of our family members from afar carries a vibration that helps us to elevate our own vibrations and helps us to heal and helps us to evolve. And so we often begin by inviting the angelic realm to come in and circle the space, to kind of hold space for us. And so we call with our intention, we call for members of the angelic realm to be here with us now. And just feel. Here they come. And remember that we let you know that you are at choice about your experience in the Stargate. So if it feels right for you, invite them to come closer to you, to even merge with your energy field, or if having them at a little bit of a distance feels better, that's absolutely perfect too. Just relaxing. Very nice. And we are sensing that we're going to be doing some work with some blockages today. And Samantha will help us to come into maybe deeper awareness around what may be getting in the way of our prosperity. And I'm really feeling that Archangel Michael would like to be in the space with us and to really support us in removing any blockages that may be revealed during the work today. And so with our intentions, inviting Archangel Michael to come into the space. And you are at choice to say yes please or no thank you to any energetic shifts that he may or may not support for you. And remembering that you can't get it wrong. Everything that you choose to have in your experience today is exactly right for you. And you can always say, thank you, bring me more, if it feels good. It's an excellent way of letting the universe know what feels good, what we would like more of. So in meditation and out in the world, feel free to borrow freely from those wise words from Alcazar, the co-creator of the Stargate here on planet Earth. And are you feeling ready, Samantha, to take us a little deeper within?
Absolutely. And yes, and hello to Archangel Michael. What I'm saying with Archangel Michael here is an opportunity to be assisted in removing the blocks and releasing energetic attachments that we have to the blocks. So in your space right now, in your relaxed body, in your relaxed awareness, pay attention to your toes, to your ankles, to your calves, to your knees, to your thighs, to your hips, moving into your chakras. So your first chakra, your second chakra, your third right there above your navel, your solar plexus, continuing up to your heart space, your heart chakra, continuing to your fifth chakra, it's in your throat, your communication space, your sixth chakra, your third eye there in your forehead, as well as your crown. And notice what you notice. Is there tense spaces? Is there, or are there connections that are a little bit darker? Are there connections that are more solid? Is there any sort of muscle tightness or soreness? What is it that you are holding on to that is holding you back? What are the ties that are almost like those bungee cords that are keeping you from being able to move forward? You can keep going, but it just keeps stretching until it can't stretch anymore. Where are those ties? Where are those connections? In this moment, I see Archangel Michael with his presence beside you and showing you, asking permission to help you release those connections, to help you cut those cords of attachments, of emotional attachments to what has happened in the past that is keeping you from moving forward, or that is keeping you from attaining the level of happiness that you are wanting and desiring to create in your life in the present. Recognize what are those attachments. Remembering that you don't always have to go through, as I like to call it, the photo album. You don't have to look through and go through the memories. You can simply acknowledge that that connection exists and ask Archangel Michael to help you release that, to help you cut that cord, to help you forgive yourself for holding on to that energy for so long. Give yourself an opportunity to release the energy that isn't serving you in full kindness and compassion for you and your journey. Go ahead and once again ask Archangel Michael to help you locate those places, to help you find those places. And if it feels right to you in this moment, give him full permission to help you disconnect. Give yourself a first opportunity to heal, to release. Whether it be messages or programming from your mother or father. How did your mother and your father relate to money, the energy of money? What financial patterns have you adopted from them that is limiting your potential for creating prosperity in your life? Go ahead and acknowledge those in this moment, and again, give permission to Archangel Michael to help you simply release, help you carve out the emotional attachments to that programming. Recognizing that sometimes this programming comes through us and comes to us at such an early age that a lot of times the ego doesn't like to release what we believe to be true about money, what we know. Because if you were to release what you know, that means that the ego was wrong or that the ego had made a mistake. And so if you're recognizing that you have resistance to releasing the emotional attachment to your financial patterns around money, acknowledge that it is simply an emotional attachment, that you can increase your potential for prosperity by allowing yourself to move through the energy of money in a way that is more freeing and more allowing, more empowering for you to move forward towards the life of your dreams, to purchasing the house of your dreams, to purchasing the boat of your dreams, to creating a business that is in service to others, recognizing that money and prosperity really simply is the freedom of opportunity in this world. That when you are abundant in money, you have the ability to create from your heart's truest and deepest desire that can be in service to others. If you are a healer and you know other healers, if you are a coach, if you are a therapist, if you are someone that is sensitive and appreciates acknowledging others, think about how much different this world would be if the people in power were the people that were leading their lives from their heart, from their fourth chakra, from their heart's truest and deepest desire. Shifting that awareness from what is greed, what is the envy of greed, what is the envy of somebody else having something that you want, and recognizing where does that want or where does that desire come from? Is it something that you could offer in service to others in whatever way, shape, or form suits your heart's truest desire? When you create from a place of your heart, from your wants, from your desires, your truest desires, this is different than I want this, I want that. It's the desire that is within your heart is directly connected to your soul, which is directly connected to your intuition, which is your spirit's, your soul's, your destiny's intuitive compass. Your innate compass that is built in within your makeup. So when you are truly in alignment with your heart's desire and you are following your intuition, you can call in prosperity with the intention to be of service to others and a space that fulfills you, that fulfills your heart's truest desire, that makes you feel complete and fulfilled and proud, that you can allow your ego to be the driving force behind your spiritual development. So when you're aware of this and you're paying attention to what it is that you are creating and what is the driving force behind it, you can allow your relationship and your idea of value and your idea of money to shift in a way that allows you more freedom to prosperity and abundance. That allows you more freedom in prosperity and abundance. Connecting that to your heart's deepest and truest desire. Recognizing now from this experience that as you spend money or as you make money, that it will feel different if you are out of alignment with your soul's purpose, and that you can make money and be prosperous when you are in alignment with your soul's purpose. And that is where you will find your fulfillment. And in this moment, allow Archangel Michael, as well as the goddess Abundancia, to come into this space, to be in communication with you, your heart's truest desire, your ego-driven intention to fulfillment. And allow them to be fully connected to your desires around prosperity, your desires around service to others. Recognizing that as the ego can be challenged with the word service, if it is something that is not familiar to you yet, recognize that service can come in all different shapes and forms. So the service that is most in alignment to you and your heart's truest desire. And allow yourself to release the resistance. Again, allow yourself to release the resistance and seek deeper into your subconscious awareness. And seek deeper into your subconscious awareness. And sink deeper into your unconscious awareness.
And so, as we hold the intention for freeing the floodgates of our own capacity to attract the prosperity that will allow us to create the life of our dreams and to allow us to really show up in the ways that support others in the way that we know is in alignment with our soul path as light workers. There have been many who have wanted to come and aid us in the effort. And so we are already in the space of enjoying the angels, Archangel Michael and the goddess Abundancia. And so the others that have really wanted to come in and support us, and we'll invite them now, is Goddess Diana and Goddess Artemis and Goddess Athena. And so with our intentions, just allowing the energies of these most fruitful goddesses to come in service to us, we invite Goddess Diana, Goddess Artemis, and Goddess Athena to join us into this space. And just feel. And Artemis in particular has a message for us that she would like to share, and is really around the focus of our intentions and allowing ourselves the spaciousness in our lives to become really clear. We may not see all the pieces all at once. They may come in bits, but there's a part of us that already knows we're here for something bigger. And just opening ourselves up to that wisdom. And then each time we get clarity about our heart's desires, about our soul's path, to really identify that as a focus for our awareness and allowing the universe to work out the hows. And so, as Goddess Artemis pulls back her arrow on her bow, she knows exactly what it is that she is aiming for. And so she offers us the guidance and her support, energetic support, for our own clarity, for our own focus. And just breathing that in. And there are two others that wish to come through. And they are the ones known as Yeshua, or Jesus of Nazareth, and his twin flame, Mary Magdalene. And so each one of us, with our intention, inviting them into the space, we call for the energies, the presence of Yeshua and Mary. And just feel, here they come. And the gift that they wish to provide for us this day, as you feel into it, is really the balancing of our own divine feminine and sacred masculine. And as they bring these balance gifts to us, allowing our own energies to entrain in this beautifully balanced way, feel the harmony within. And if you feel any resistance, oh, that's awesome. Just knowing that that is another opportunity for discovery, for awareness, and just allowing yourself that you are exactly where you are on your path, and that is exactly perfect in this moment. Mm. And just allowing yourself to feel even more deeply. All of the beautiful energies of the angels, Archangel Michael, the goddesses, Yeshua and Mary. And in our beautiful gathering, in the Stargate, in the teepee, at Sage Spirit's O to Be, place to just be. Abundancia left us a gift. And she expressed that as a mythical placement of infinite gold coins around the perimeter of the teepee. And just knowing that our own capacity to draw the energy of those golden coins into our lives is also infinite. And so what she recommended for us is that we go get a little stone from nature, and that we blow our dreams and desires and our very essence into the stone. And then we bring that stone home and allow it to have a place for a time on our altar, in our medicine bag, in our pocket, or just in our awareness. Or we can even just bury it in our yard or in someplace special in nature and ask Mother Earth to just hold our intentions for us. And so whatever calls to your heart as a way to bring in consciousness to yourself of this prosperity portal, of bringing those energies into your everyday life and allowing yourself to entrain with prosperity, with the energy of prosperity, of worthiness, of happiness, of playfulness, of joy, and always of inspiration, of allowing that everything that you create in your life can be from a joyful fountain of inspiration that is infinite. And that you are worthy of taking care of yourself, of grounding yourself, of going into your journeys into the stars and bringing in those beautiful cosmic energies and allowing your own beautiful body to be a mix of those earth and cosmic energies. Whatever blending feels right for you. Oh, and Samantha has lots more guidance on that in her videos, so do that too. Just allowing yourself a little space to feel all these beautiful energies around you. To offer yourself the gift of gratitude for what you've received this day. Gratitude to the earth for supporting and anchoring in all your dreams, for providing for all your needs. Feel her energy. Feel her energy as she fills you up once more, knowing she is your co-conspirator, your co-creator of all your dreams, that she wants nothing more than for you to thrive, as do all of your own personal angels and guides. And acknowledging them too, for whether you are conscious of them or not, they have been with you every step of the way during this journey this day. And you are always able to ask them for a deeper relationship, for deeper support. Through the Stargate, or through Samantha's work, or through my work, or any other way that you wish to access that. Allowing yourself to come back into awareness of the room and wiggle your fingers, your toes. Allowing yourself to release for now all of the guests, the energies that have been here, knowing that you can call them back anytime that you wish. Stargate is a portal that is always available to you, as is the Prosperity Portal. We created it for you. And Samantha's yawns always let us know there's been a brilliant collective release. So way to go, everybody. And when you come back into awareness and you're able to sit up, remember to drink a little bit of water. And even if you put this on pause, allow yourself to ground and nurture yourself. And the water also helps you to detox any and all of those blockages that you've been releasing. So in my book, Stargate work equals lots of water drinking. Always, always. Gallons.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
That was awesome.
Denise, I hope that you all do find so much value in this, and please listen to it as many times as you need be. You can always come back to this. And please do leave your comments below. Tell us what you thought. Tell us what your stories are. If you listen to this meditation and a week later, a source of new prosperity came into your life that you hadn't expected, we would absolutely love to hear from you and to see how this portal is working in your life. Feel free to also share this with any friends, any family members, anybody that you think would be open to exploring this type of awareness within themselves and tapping into the energy of abundant prosperity. The more people that are utilizing this portal and cycling through the energy, the stronger it becomes. I was seeing that very clearly when Denise was leading us through that meditation, is that the more energy, the more tension we have on it, the more it creates a more prosperous cycle for all of us. So please do share, please do comment, please do like. We would absolutely love to hear from you. I am Samantha Faye. You can find my work at samanthafaye.com or on Facebook at Psychic Medium Samantha Faye. And where can we find you?
I am Denise Sheehan at Sage Spirit Coaching and Reiki. And that's sagespiritcoaching.com. And I'm Denise Sheehan on Facebook, and Sage Spirit Coaching and Reiki on Facebook is my business page. And just to follow up on something that I think is so brilliant, Samantha, that you said about sharing our comments below, one of the energies that I'm noticing a lot lately is that we've been really reluctant to share our successes because we don't want to feel like we're in our ego or that we're bragging or things like that. But I really feel like being able to celebrate our successes together and us honoring one another with yoo-hoo, wow, that's great. That actually amplifies the energies.
Absolutely.
And it's so wonderful to, every time we celebrate someone else, we're anchoring more of those energies into our own life too. So let those yoo-hoos fly.
My favorite word, woohoo! So great. Happy meditating, happy celebrating, and we are so thrilled and so excited to hear from you soon.
We are.
Beautiful.